Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Vesperia, as we begin a new session a lot richer here in Dangrest, as of course we want to move off to, I think it was an icy climate we want to go to next. However, we've seen lots of subscribing with Twitch Prime, thank you very much. There is a little few sub-events to do first of all. For that thing, I have of course bought new gear, got new upgrades, made sure to make myself some new weapons and all that around the place, so we got them, even bought the new stock of weapons that are around so we can get some more skills. But the most important thing I've done, rare sexy plates, rare protectors, dragon protectors, and all the goods there. The most important thing I've done, if you look down the bottom left, is I've grinded 1.4 million gold using those, using the mini game with the waitering, with Estelle, repeatedly, endlessly for 5 hours to make sure I have the money for today's session to go ahead. 5 hours of grinding that minigame over and over. So we've got all the titles from it now, we've got all the goods, and now we can move on. Literally just moving out of Dangrest. But, in the meantime, my party is starved.
I am so hungry! We're seriously gonna starve!
Save your energy, Carol. You'll just make yourself hungrier.
Sharp stomachs make short graces, Carol.
What does that mean?
It means hunger can make you rude, and that leads to angry people attacking you with sharp things.
I think you're a little off. But whatever, Yuri and Rita seem to be pretty calm despite not having eaten in a while.
I'm used to it.
Uh-huh.
Ah, there's a delicious steak right on top of Repeat's back.
It's a trap. Don't succumb to temptation.
Maybe we should do something about this.
Yuri! I found a green piece of veggie bread in my bag! I can eat it, right?
What the? No, Carol, don't! Seriously, this is getting dangerous. Let's eat something already.
What? Green veggie bread? I don't know. Thank you for the cheers, Eat. Off work, have fun yourself. Right. Let's get out there. Let's get out into the world. Or more to the point, let's get away from Dangrest. I've had enough of this theme music and Dangrest minigame music for a lifetime. For a lifetime. But there is something actually here at this point in time. May as well just hit it right now while I'm right here, even though the subquest order tells me to do things differently. Let's speak to this guy first. Huh? What's the matter? Hey Carol, and Raymond too! No, it's just, I've got something on my mind is all. What's up? Tell us, maybe Brave Vesperia can help. Well, I feel pretty dumb, but I lost the key to the storeroom. I can't do any organising at all. Sounds like a job for Captain Carol. Huh? Me? It's all on you now, Master Lockpicker. This lock looks pretty old. I don't think I can get it unlocked, I'm sorry. Is that so? I wonder what I should do then. Aha! I'm a genius! What is it? I've got a bad feeling about this. Just like last time, kid. Hold up, I'll give you a boost. Just going over. We did it! Oh, thank you. You did great. What else did you expect from the Great Raven? But all you did was give me a boost up. I can't thank you enough. You can have whatever's in the storeroom, though. But weren't you planning on tidying up your things? Well, I was originally planning on reorganizing all my boxes, and I'm sure that a lot of them would have ended up getting thrown away. And I need to give you a reward for the work that you did. Okay, but don't you think this is a bit much? It sounds like it to me. After all, it's a reward for hard work done by Brave Vesperia. Frankly, I don't really even know what's in there. Alright, then we'll take it. Thanks. Thanks for your help. If I ever have another problem, I'll be sure to ask Brave Vesperia. We'll be back for Dangrest, but I want to get out of here. And what happened to the secretive Yuri skits I see added on that was rare right at the end of last session? You just need to give it a little bit of time to show up.
Why did Yuri fall at Zod anyway?
The core was falling, so I couldn't see very well. Did he slip?
Dear, what a clumsy lad.
He wouldn't be able to do much about Alexei.
It was pretty hot, so maybe he just wanted to take a refreshing dip.
Turning to the embrace of Mother Ocean? That's not like the boy at all.
Still, imagining it makes me want to crack up a bit.
They just think he took a secret dive, did they? Well, we get a CF statue. A statue of fellowship, the story of a traveller and the spirit that lives in his ring. Klonoa again, eh? Klonoa again, eh? We've got a costume that looks like that. Speaking of costumes that look like that, we should really unlock not Yuri's, Flynn's costume at some point in time. But let's head out and do what we're supposed to do. As in, sub-event time. Let's go and explore a little bit before we can head back to the Blade Drifts of Zoffier, I think it was where we're supposed to be going. So Sodi hasn't been locked up? Well, Yuri said nothing. Only Yuri knows. That's the thing. Or the Adaphagos above us. Adaphagos? Yeah. Call it Adaphagos. That works. The Adaphagos. Adaphagos? Ah, words. They escape me. Oh, may as well map some more of this map while I'm at it. We want to fly over Mount Temza as our next mission of the day. So Mount Temza is up over here, right? Something will take place if we do just that.
This figurine is lovely.
Figurine? I'd say it's more like a toy, really.
You must not have seen many things like this in the castle, Estelle.
I'd like to see more of these figurines.
And thus, a figurine collector is born.
Oh, some people are just more interested in aesthetics than others, Yuri. It's not all that unusual.
Yeah, I don't really have any interests outside of Blastia.
I've always been a fan of cool guild emblems myself.
What about you, Yuri?
Huh? I've never really given much thought to artistic sorts of things. I never really looked at anything like art.
Ask me! Ask me! Ask me what I like.
Girls.
That's right.
We know it's right.
Yes. Right, Mount Temza is here. Let's get ourselves another event. Feels like it was ages ago that I left. You feel the same way, Baul? You talking about Baul? Yeah, we were just remembering the time that we first met. Would you mind telling me about it? A long time ago, Baul used to live on the summit of Mount Temza. The townspeople all feared him. They thought of him as a giant, ferocious monster. But I talked to Baul, and eventually we became friends. About how old were you then? I don't remember exactly, but I think I was pretty young. From that point on, we started travelling together. My dad came too. Your father did? My dad had a fierce passion for Blastia. I feel like I was influenced a lot by him as I grew up. Soon after that, the Great War happened. I was about to become a statistic, and then Baul saved me. You were right in the middle of the battle, weren't you? Yes, my fellow Critians took me up into Myorzo for a while, but I went back down to the surface, and then I decided to travel around the planet with Baul. Destroy all of the Hermes Blastia and rid the world of its negative effects. I see, so Baul saved your life. Yes. I feel like I understand the connection between you two a lot better now. Thanks for sharing that with me. I thought we knew that. Dad. Thinking of your father now. I feel like Baul might be kind of representative of your dad. By the way, shouldn't we do that thing that these guys want us to do? You know, to not... There we go. They're really hungry, right? Let's give them a little bit more food. Good job. They were really hungry. Maybe they're still hungry. I don't know. Maybe they are anyway, because they're really, really hungry. Well done, Estelle. You are the best cook. Anyway, off to the hot springs we go. Where's that again? All the way up here. Tales of characters always hungry? Yeah. But trust me, these ones are super hungry right now. Super hungry. So why did I grind in a horrific session 1.4 million gold? Ah, we're about to find out. This is my reward, supposedly. Right, I'm guessing we're speaking to you. Welcome. The healing walls of Yumanju are open all day. No, we're not speaking to you. We're speaking to you. Who are we speaking to? Combination of the Fountain Warp Yumanji, 100,000 gold per week. No. Who am I speaking to? You! No, you're the shop owner. Who am I speaking to? I've got money! And then finally taking a bath in the nighttime sky. Cool drink, a little moon gazing, it's just the best! Who am I speaking to? Someone! I don't think sleeping at the inn is what I need to do, right? I thought something was supposed to happen as I went here. Ah! It's not happening. Might have to be that I have to sleep in an inn. I don't think I have to pay 100,000 for the first off one, do I? If I do, then I'm 100,000 gold short for other things I need to do. I spoke to the receptionist. Uh-oh. Let's go sleep at an inn somewhere. And see if that will reset things. Otherwise I'm going to be kind of upset. Let's put it that way. Uh-oh. Maybe I have to sleep at their inn, yeah. Let's sleep at another inn first, just to make sure. Don't do this to me! Because we can do another server event here in the meantime as well. So Mantake has you wanting more stuff, doesn't it? Or Moo. Ding! I'm Cows. You can call me Lil K for short. Nice to meet you. Better to greet you. The sky is all squirmy. Does it bother you? Me? Nah, who cares? No point in getting all worked up about it. So you just take things as they come. You take more of a philosophical view of things. I have a philosophy of going with the flow. You know, like a cloud floating along with the breeze. That mumbo-jumbo almost sounds believable. You should shut that big yap of yours before someone trips on it, Flatty. You wouldn't know hopes and dreams they smacked you in the face. Ah, you're really asking for it now. Rita, control yourself. Oh, Pheromone Boy, you're so thoughtful. To show my respect for you, Pheromone Boy, let me take some of your excess items. We have excess items? Not that I know of. We pretty much need what we have. No, you definitely look like you have some items to spare. Come on, give me here. Gimme, please. Why do you want items so badly? My tale is sad to hear and even sadder to tell. The reasons for my desires run deep and are born of tears and sorrow. But it would take too long to tell you everything, so just take my word for it. What the hell are you going on about? Stop being so vague. Well, today's items du jour are the All Divide and the Hourglass. Do you have any extras of these two items? If so, gimme. Do I have them? I guess I do. Why do you want all this stuff? Yeah, just take it. Oh, thanks much. Hand it over the All Divide and the Hourglass. Round and round we go. Where we stop, only I know. Catch! Ho 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 ho! Thanky! No thank you. Now then, to return the favor. Ta-da! Apple gel, 1. Oh god, like, I'm already maxed out on these. Lemon gel, orange gel, pineapple gel, melange gel, miracle gel. This ain't so bad. Your very own set of gels. I like to call it the chewy yummy pack. I say we broke about even. So what happens to the items that we give you? Yeah, I want to know too. That'd take a long time to explain. I don't want to. Come on, tell us. Oh, would you look at the time? Come again, won't you? I'll be waiting. Ding dong ding. Yes, it is one odd NPC. Well, let's just rest at the inn, make sure everything's good. Though I'm pretty sure I must have rested at Dungrest anyway. Oh, my money that I saved up. Oh, the weather may change if you stay in an inn, which can also change the types of monsters that appear. Some monsters that carry rare items only appear under certain weather conditions. Experiment a lot and see what you discover. Obviously, I hadn't stayed in an inn, because now we can change the time of day. Come back in, tell me you need a rest. Maybe I had to activate that. I don't know. Save again. So now we can change the time of day, which as you can guess, will definitely matter. One, you can change the time of day outside. So, of course, now if we headed into the desert, we'd have the frost gem or frost stone dropping monsters instead of the fire ones. So those are options in and of themselves. Maybe you have to go to certain things at certain times of day, which is definitely a thing. Is there any like gather points here for Desir Iron Sand? Because we really do need it still. Well, I thought 5 hours would give a lot of time for some spawn points to appear, but that does not seem to be the case, does it? Well, back to Yumanju again. Fly our incredibly long way there. I hope that maybe that's changed some stuff. Otherwise, I'm paying up 100,000. I don't want to cough up 100,000. I thought an event would appear just when we got it, to be honest. Obviously, I've read wrong. Ha! See, it did! Ha! Hello, fine visitors, and welcome to the Yumanju Hot Spring Spa. Hey, you done cleaning the baths? Yes, sir. The open-air baths are sparkling clean and ready for your enjoyment. Hey, sounds nice. Sounds nice. Well then, can we go into the baths then? Please feel free. That'll be 50,000 gold per person. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 300,000. 50,000 gold? Does repeat count? That's highway robbery. The principal customers of our establishment are well-to-do nobility. Our prices are merely the result of our sincere desire to meet every conceivable need of our esteemed clientele. I believe that once you experience our services, you won't feel the prices are too high for the level of satisfaction you receive. What should we do, Yuri? We're going to pay the fee for the spa. We don't need to pay for repeats, that's 6 people, right? Here you go. Can the dog just go in the bath? Dogs go for free? I'm sure that doesn't work. Do kids go free? Do we get a concession for Carol? Thank you very much. The ladies' bath is on the right and the men's bath is on the left. Enjoy. This is what I saved the money for. This is what 5 hours minigames get me. Come on, hurry up. Let's go inside. Patience is a virtue, young'un. Grown-ups move at a slower pace than you do. Yeah, they do. This resort seems to have a very peaceful feeling to it, don't you think? Yeah, check out that bamboo fountain over there. This place is pretty zen. Come on, we can talk about all that once we get in the water. Let's go! Carol, you can go ahead if you want. We'll be in soon. Okay, sure. See you outside. That sounded like you just hit into a wall. Ah, youth, so pure, so innocent. Yeah, that's what I like most about Captain Carol. But is it really okay if your chest gets wet, old man? I don't think there'll be any problems. Besides, electrocution is good for you. Also, if he didn't know by now, does that mean he's never bathed? Or does he just towel bath, like, around it? Surely he'd know if it worked or not. Surely he'd have got into a bath in the years since the Great War, right? Has he been smelly the whole time? Stay out of the water when I'm in there. Guys, you're not going to believe this! What's all the fuss, young'un? You're not going to tell me something fantastic like we can see into the woman's baths, right? That's exactly what it is! There's a hole in the middle of the wall separating the 2 baths! Saints be praised! Boy, why didn't you say so sooner? Hurry! The waters are waiting! And I guess the best thing about the old man is his perverted enthusiasm? I can't believe it! You can really see through the partition! I've died and gone to heaven! Why is he behind me? Hiding. I can't hear anything. Maybe they haven't come in yet. Or did they already leave? Ah, done so soon? Yes, that was so refreshing. What the hell's with that bath anyway? Why are you so mad, Rita? We overheard what Carol was going on about. That's why we got out of the water so soon. I don't see what the problem would have been when we were giving the boys a little show myself. We could have gotten Carol and Raven wrapped around our little fingers. I'm pretty adorable if I do say so myself. Ask the cow's boy. What are you talking about? You realised that they could see us from their side, didn't you? That's why you got out so quickly. Well, I wouldn't have minded staying in. But I thought it'd be more fun to watch your reactions from outside the bath once you found out. I've just realised there were 7 people. But Patty wasn't in the original thing, so did she just sneak in? Yeah, but I thought it'd be more fun to watch your reactions from outside the bath once you found out. Judith, you're mean. Oh, I'm sorry. Judith gone for free. I'm never getting in that perverted hot spring again. By the way, I'd like to point out, you literally cannot see a hole in the wall. There is not a hole in the wall behind there. Alright, so we have to leave, rest, and come back again. Why were you guys wanting to see behind me? See, I strategically placed this webcam positioning early on in the Let's Play to make sure that none of you naughties could see through. Because I'm a good boy. Planning ahead, that is. Planning ahead, that is. Right, let's go sleep at a different inn then. Let's just map this bit over here a little bit. Which might be interesting in the future. Let's go to Miorzo and then pop back. Suddenly the world map gets filled even further than before. Wait, how do I set down? Yeah, 300,000 for 5 minutes in the bath. That is literally what we just spent. Enter. There we go. Amazing how quickly money can disappear. Yes. Amazing how long it takes to earn it too. Right, we need to go to the Elder's house. Instead, if we go here, of course, we don't actually have to pay to rest at the inn. See? I'm thinking ahead this time. What we need to do is go here. So supposedly, somewhere, there is something to be found. Wow, the Critians in this painting are raising their weapons against the Adaphagos. That's odd. The Critians don't seem like very warlike people. Well, besides Judy, that is. Indeed, the Criti have always been a peaceful race. We laugh and we cry, but seldom do we fight. So the only time that the Critians armed themselves and fought was against the impending threat from the Adaphagos? Well... It seems it's not so much a depiction of real life as it is a scene that the artist thought would be cool to paint. What the... You mean they're not really fighting? Well, that was all a long time ago, but we do know that around that time a certain type of magic was developed. It was a powerful art called Astion, and apparently it served them quite well in the battle. If such an amazing type of magic exists, you have to teach it to us. I'm sure it would be useful in the battle we'll have to fight. I'm sorry, but I don't know the magic. I wouldn't be able to teach it to you. It's just a letdown after letdown after you with it, with you, isn't it? Come now, don't be so critical. Perhaps this can make up for my ignorance. This is my one and only bush baby doll. Oh my gosh, it's so cute! Please take good care of it. Of course! I can't believe you. I give up. It's possible the knowledge of Astion is still being passed on among our brethren who descended down onto the planet's surface. You think the Critians on the surface would know it? Well, I don't think that all of them are as well versed in the old Critian lore as others, but someone might know of it. I wonder what happened to Torp. He's guarded the way to Mjolnir for generations. Perhaps he'd be able to tell us. Well, I guess we have no choice but to go to Aspio and ask him in person. And so we got the Bush Baby Doll, also known as a Galago. Their big glassy eyes are so darn cute. Why do we get a doll as compensation for not being taught a spell? Supposedly though, if I leave the room and then come back in, something else happens. But who would do this repeatedly to even find out? That's always what we ask with Tales of Vesperia sub-events, isn't it? Ah, so you've returned! Hey, good to see you again. Elder, why is the mural hidden like this? Isn't this the lore of our ancestors? Isn't it important for everyone to know? We gave up last year as a race so that we might not repeat the mistakes of our ancestors. And then this mural was left behind so that the dire consequences of these mistakes might be known to later generations. However, fearing that this knowledge would bring confusion to our brethren, our ancestors hid the mural within this wall. Those who handed down the law of the Kritia were the only ones entrusted with this truth. Really? Yes, but now that I think about it, perhaps it was a mistake to keep it a secret. We should have told everyone of these events earlier and worked together to find a way to fight against the Adaphagos. But it's not too late. Thank you, Miss Earth Dweller. Hello, is everyone else coming? What's that painting doing here? Oh well, you see, this was passed down from our ancestors. Hello, I hope I'm not late. Wait, what is that? This is that thing that's floating up in the sky out there. Look, everyone's fighting it. The Critians are holding spears too. Wow, cool. Indeed it is, little one. Is this really okay? I thought he didn't want them to know. Maybe it's not such a big deal. Look, no one seems to be too disturbed by it. I guess. How could you keep something so cool as this all for yourself, Mr. Elder? That's not fair. Sorry, little one, but my grandfather told me to take good care of it. It was too much trouble to leave it out, so I hid it. I thought as much. What about my encouraging words? The Critians fought against the monster too. And then they wiped it out. We need to be brave too. I understand their hesitation. This is what being a Critian is all about. I wasn't able to be like the rest of my people. That's why I left the city in the first place. Alright, let's have our meeting. We need to discuss what measures we can take against the monster. Well then, if you'll excuse us. Alright, we'll be going now. I'm guessing that Bush Baby doll was an attachment then, yeah? Let's go rest at that inn and then head back to see if we can get ourselves another bath time. And for some reason, just to spoil beforehand, this bath time is going to be a lot more expensive. Maybe because of repairs had to be made. Maybe because of rumours of a peeping raven. I'm not quite sure myself. I'm sure we'll find out the reason when we get there. Well, that's Mjolnir done. Let's scratch another one off the list. I kind of wish there was fast travel now when I think about it. Where did you get those outfits from? The Waitrers minigame. The thing I said I was going to do at the end of last session, which, of course, has shown up perfectly on the YouTube for that YouTube episode. Right then, off as we go, and a ton of grinding to do it. Yumanju, we're coming back to you. We're a bit of a long flight, that's for sure. Alright, we're resting in. The 5 hours of minigames to get this money. The sacrifices we put in. Right then. Part 2. Hello, fine visitors, and welcome to the Yumanju Hot Spring Spa. Ah, so you're back. I'm glad you enjoyed our hot springs so much the last time. We didn't enjoy them at all. What the hell was with that partition? You can see right through it. No, we simply folded up the partitions to open up the space as much as possible. Besides, it's a question of morals. I doubt any visitor to our springs would be of such despicable moral fibre as to spy on members of the opposite gender. Hey, I didn't get to see anything. You certainly would have, given half the chance. If it's that much of a concern for you, perhaps you'd like to rent out a spring for personal use? You would be the only ones using your particular springs. You could all go into the same bath with no problems, males and females, together. Together? This is an excellent idea! Let's do this! We should do this! Hey, old man, if you want us all to go in together, it's just going to be you and Carol in there. What? Alone in there with Raven? No, I think even I'll pass on that one. Well, what if we rented out spring and went in one gender at a time? One gender at a time, huh? If that works for you girls, it sounds good to me. Alright then, now then, exclusive hot spring rental will be 600,000 gold! 600,000 gold? That's twice as much as it was last time. Since you're reserving the room for just yourselves, the price is a bit higher. But it's really quite a bargain. How fast did I blow this money? The girls deserve to have a good time too. Here you go. You paid 600,000 gold. Thank you very much. Enjoy your visit. Okay, we're going first. Poor Raven. Sure. Let's just have a little nap while I'm waiting. Wake me up when the bath's free, would you? With him asleep, we can relax. Alright, let's go. Commence Operation Yuri. Man, I hope they hurry up. Yuri's asleep too. Jeez, this is really boring. Ah! And now Carol's asleep too. Oh! Commence Operation Raven. This place is... Commence Operation Puberty. Shh, quiet boy. Ladies have already gone in. This will be good for you, boy. You might learn a little bit about the world. Well, I guess if we're caught, that makes you my accomplice, doesn't it? Ah, this feels so nice. Rita, come on, hurry. Come on, who cares about Rita? Judith, I want to see Judith. Ah, the open air spring feels so amazing. I feel so liberated. You're certainly taking that to heart. Lose your towel? Oh, it's just us girls here, Rita. Why would I need a towel? I guess you're right, but with you just letting it all hang out like that, I don't feel comfortable looking at you. Look at his face. Look at Estelle. She's been struck speechless by your bold display. I'm speechless too. Blimey, Judy. Look, they're bigger than my hands. Ah, that tickles. And he's down. Raven, are you okay? Yuri, we're out. Where's the old pervert and the little twerp? Oh, sorry, Raven wasn't feeling very well. Oh, are you alright? Well, this isn't gonna work. I guess we'll leave the hot springs for another time. Just drag him in. It's fine. And so, Raven is a pervert. He saw enough. What's our takeaway from this? Don't do this. Don't. Never go in there again. And enough. Bad Raven. Bad. And he gets away with it. And what's the moral of the story? I do not know anymore. Alright then. It's time to go to Aspio. So where's that on our mini-map? Straight this way. We could hit Dangress. There's a fair few to do there too. Now let's go Aspio next and continue on the quest we were doing back in Miorzo a little bit. Be sneaky and you'll get away with it. That's the rule. No. Follow your own moral compass. I guess what you could say is, he'll die soon. No, that's not a very nice way to do it. Hey, what's that done? Breaking rocks there. He'll go down soon anyway, yeah. He's on borrowed time. It feels like he can't, his poor blast heart can't handle that anymore. Just can't handle it. Such stimulation. We're here to speak to you. Hi, Tor. I remember you from before. What can I do for you today? I'd like you to teach me the magic known as Astion. You've heard of Astion. I'm impressed, but unfortunately I cannot teach it to you. Isn't there some way? We want to do what we can to stop the Adaphagos. But you see... Oh, that bush baby doll you have. Oh, this? We got it from the Elder of Miorzo. Alright, then, let's have a trade. I'll teach you Astion if you give me that. Huh? But we can't. Huh? Really, truly? That doll is an extremely valuable item to the Kritia. It was originally used in the ceremony to honor Cronus. Cronus? Cronus is the name of the one who carries Miorzo. To the Kritia of Miorzo, Cronus is a being held sacred above all others. That's why the doll you have is so important. It is. The Elder sure handed over without much of a fuss, didn't he? He also handed over the random sword that was in his drawer. Might as well, right? If all we have to do is give him that little trinket. That little trinket? That is blatant disrespect towards the bush baby doll. Take that back. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. Hey, it's no skin off our backs. Come on, Estelle. Hand it over. But, it's so cute. What are you talking about? This thing's our ticket to learning that magic. I'd rather have this cute little doll than some stupid magic spell. Stop being such a baby and give me the doll. You know, they say that sometimes dolls have powerful curses on them that affect anyone who touches them. Ah! Got it. Good job. Simply amazing. I never thought the day would come when I would lay hands on this doll. Now then, this is for you. All of the details about Astion are written in this book. Oh, how could you trick me like that? Come on, grow up a little. Huh, this seems like it's Estelle's kind of magic. What? My kind of... Read through that by tomorrow and see if you can learn it. Why do you say it's Estelle's kind of magic? The formula's interesting because it's so old, but it's really too bad. I don't know. It's just a very simple kind of magic. Frumpy, if you will. So you gave it to Estelle because it's boring? That's not a very nice way to put it. Some people are just more naturally inclined towards certain types of things. You're terrible. And so Estelle learned the spell Astion and handed over the bush baby doll. Right, let's check out what the spell does. Astion. It's a healing spell. Oh no, temporarily increases magic attack of one ally? That's kind of cool, isn't it? When you think about it. We got physical and now magical attack. She can cast that on herself and just cast for days. She can cast that on Rita and just nuke. Pretty good. It was a boring spell though, yeah. I guess that really isn't Rita's... No, it really isn't Rita's mode of working, is it? I don't know, buff people. Why's it raining outside? Oh, if it's raining outside then. Wait, you're new, aren't you?
Focus on the enemy in front.
We got new monsters, but we got new music too. Wasn't expecting that. Well, then it is Act 3. The Hammerbeak is level 33. Right, let's get working. Since when do enemies have health bars? Have I pressed some kind of button? I'm trying to kill this guy.
That was so easy.
Okay, now I'm confused. Since when did enemies get health bars? When did I get something that did that? I do not know. But the reason I was going, ooh, because out here, I'm saving it again. It's because if it's raining, there should be a Giganto here, so we could check out its level, to be honest. Maybe when you went to the bath? I don't know when I got to be able to see health bars for people's thing. I don't remember changing anyone's options or anything. Isn't it when it's raining that Lord of the Plains shows up? Or was I imagining it? You're not Lord of the Plains. You're definitely a new monster, though. Generator Boar. So we're getting new enemies just because it's raining. Level 35. Well, everyone's launching it away.
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
I'll do what I can. Alright, well, let's look for the Lord. He must be somewhere. I mean, if I'm right... Oh, there he is! He just spawned at that moment. Is the Brutal. Right, let's use a magic lens here, using Rapide. Level 58. We're 48? Well, the rhinoceroses should go down fairly easily. So that's not a problem. But I don't want to get hit for that much damage in one go, that's for sure. I would like to kill some of these ads before anything bad happens to other people. But I have a feeling the Brutal's gonna come at me as well as Lone Wolf Charge goes off. Yeah, I'm getting stuck here. He's a bit of a higher level than I'd expect, that's for sure. Seems the Brutal isn't actually doing anything at the moment. Except sending me like 10 million miles away. And it seems the ads keep pouring in no matter what. Even if we're taking them down, so we gotta kill the boss. And no matter what, I'm getting launched away. This might be come back after a little bit. This isn't going very well. Or just get Rita to start nuking things with spells. I'm going to bow out knowing it's level 58 at this point in time. I feel that would be a good thing to do. Because we're in the middle of this death loop kind of at the moment, let's use a treat quickly. I will get some levels and come back for you, sir. Because you're beating Estelle up, and I feel some extra spells on the map would actually do a lot better rather than this party that we're doing. That was a bit of a mishmash. So new enemies, new weather effects, new stuff around. We'll come back for him after gaining a little bit more. It's a bit caught then. Off we go to where next? Zaphius is nearby. Let's go over. I'm wondering what that was. It's just a little bit of water there. This is our destination. As long as it lets me in. Oh, I came in this side? Wasn't expecting that. We even got weather effects within the town now as well. I did not know I could enter from here. Technically mean I can exit from there too. Why won't my brother come back? No one's left to oppose the marriage. Luna's been waiting from this entire time. I have to do something so the three of us can be happy again. I can't rely on anyone else anymore. I have to help him. Does something seem odd about Shell to you? Hey, Shell. Oh, hello. Do you need something? Well, it's about your brother. Oh, don't worry about that anymore. I'm sorry I asked such an odd favour of you. Please, forget I ever said anything about it. But what about Clay? I've been thinking about it, and I've decided that I can't entrust this sort of thing to anyone else. This is something that I have to do myself, so please don't let it trouble you. Now, if you'll excuse me. What was that all about? He said he'd handle it himself. You think he's got some idea where his brother might be? Hard to say. It still bothers me a bit, but if he says he doesn't want our help, I guess that's the end of it. This leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Alright, supposedly, if we head this way now, we'll also get another part of that event. I'm guessing we've got to turn left here. This is where I'm going completely the wrong way. Yep. I think I'm going the wrong way entirely. What? I can go in there? Ah, I thought I could go in there. See, this is where I write my little guys and it says, to the mansion afterwards. This is the mansion, right? Mordio's mansion? I'm a failure. Obviously, it's not this mansion. But this wasn't the sub-event I was intending to do first. Either is the thing about it. So I'm really confused now. Let's run around Zaphius for a bit. We should be able to find out what we need to do from there. Unless it's further on. Or unless I had to actually speak to someone in the roadway. Hey, you're Yuri, the friend of Acting Commandant Flynn, right? Oh, don't you worry about the whole nobles only thing. Go ahead. Sure, I'll go ahead. I'll do whatever I want. Unless there's someone I'm supposed to talk to on this road. Haha. Shell? Yuri, my brother has returned. Huh? What? Like I said, my brother Clay is back. But I'm sorry, I really have to go. So they finally found Clay. We weren't very helpful at all. Shell seemed to be in such a good mood. I'm happy for him. Maybe we should go meet the long-lost brother. Wah! His shoe! Looks like fate has brought us together again, Yuri lol. Who is this? My brother. Why would you... Your brother? You mean this man is... So you're Clay? Why did you do it? That's what I want to know. Why did you kill my master, Lune's father? But I thought if he were gone, Lune and I could... Is that what Lune wanted? I just wanted the three of us... My brother Lune and I were... We were waiting for you this whole time. Ah! Shell! Shell! What happened to you, Clay? Do you realize what you've done? How could you do that to Shell? My father didn't teach you to use the swords. You could do something like this. I had to see that justice was done. I couldn't overlook what Shell did. Your justice was more important than Shell's life? So stupid. So stupid. I should have told Shell. He was always there for me. I should have told him thank you. He's killed him? Clay, are you happy with all this? I don't know. I don't even know what justice is anymore. And why did you attack Shell? I told you, it's who I am. If I hadn't brought him to justice, it would make everything that I've been until now a lie. I'd be brought down to the level of the villains I hate. But you already knew, didn't you? That's why you didn't go back to her. You've gotten your hands dirty in the pursuit of your justice, and you felt you were no longer worthy of her. It's as you say, I dirtied these once innocent hands for the sake of justice. I even cut down the people I wanted to protect, all in the name of justice. If your resolve is that weak, you shouldn't throw the word justice around so lightly. Huh? Anyone who learns to use a sword should know. Swords should be used to protect others. Once it's clear to you what's worth protecting, your resolve won't waver ever again. What's worth protecting? What was it you wanted to protect? Swords should be used to protect others. That was the first thing I ever learned from my teacher. I wonder where I ended up forgetting that. Your resolve never wavers, does it? I'm just lucky enough to have a lot that's worth protecting. Hey, I owe you one. Take this. Consider it my way of saying thank you. Maybe it'll help you protect what's important to you. What are you going to do? I can't take back what I've done, but I won't run away. I'm going to go atone for my sins. Yuri, how are things going over there? We left the rest of the knights. What about Clay? He went into the castle. I think he plans to turn himself in. Good. Things should work themselves out then. Why did this have to happen? Don't cry, cow. We've still got a lot to do. And so Yuri earns the Dark Enforcer title. Obviously, because I came in that entrance, that really sent things out of whack a little bit, I feel. Right, the Dark Enforcer title. Does that get me a change in look? You know it does. Cool, calm Yuri. He's all dressed up, ready to hide. Maybe to kill some more people, who knows? There's one more thing we have to do here. Now we're getting titles, if you know what I mean. We're getting stuff. And that is to find a certain member of the Chuan brigade. But first of all, I should top up the couple of magic lenses we used. Of course, I still need that 500k. Who are we looking for? Who are we looking for? It's you, sir. What's going on, LeBlanc? Captain Chuan! Nah, you got me mixed up with somebody else. I apologize. You are Sir Raven. Plain and simple. There he goes again with the Sir Raven, plain and simple. What's the former elite officer of the Chuan Brigade doing loitering around a place like this? Oh, well, you see, that is... Concise reporting, LeBlanc. Yes, sir. I was agonizing over the future of the Chuan Brigade, sir. I believe that we should go help to fill the ranks of the Flynn Brigade, but other lieutenants claim that we should remain in the capital. With the officers paralyzed with hesitation about our next step, our subordinates are losing their faith in us as leaders. I'm so ashamed. How can I ever face Captain Chuan like this? And yet, what if he happened to be standing right in front of you? I'm so sorry. Reader, Raven? Well, I can't just turn a blind eye to the brigade. It was Chuan who led them all into this. Are you going to gather the members of the Chuan Brigade together and lead them yourself? LeBlanc, is that what you want me to do? Sir, no sir. I do not want to cause trouble for you, Sir Raven. So then, who's going to decide where the brigade will go? Sir, that would be me, sir. I will proudly bear the weight of the responsibility and guidance for my brigade. If you made your decision, then act on that decision. And I'm willing to bet that Chuan would think it's important to support the Flynn Brigade in addition to guarding the capital. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sounds like you gave him some good advice. No, Raven just gave him a little push. LeBlanc already knew what he wanted to do. The first time I heard you were actually Captain Chuan, I didn't believe it. But you're just like the rumours said. It was the same when Harry and the guild members asked for your help. You really watch out for others, don't you, old man? Nah, I listened to what LeBlanc had to say. That's all I did. Oh, is somebody embarrassed? You're helping people without pampering them. That's tough. I wonder if I'll ever be like you, Raven. Putting old Raven up on a pedestal won't get you anywhere in life, kid. Lots of people respect and admire Captain Chuan. So I don't think you really have to deny everything about him. Can't argue with such a pretty girl. And so Raven earned the Imperial Knights Captain title. More to the point, that's a costume title yet again, I'm pretty sure. Status. Which puts him back in that garb. Which is very fancy fine, you've got to say. But then knowing Raven doesn't actually like it, it seems a bit mean to keep him in it. But it is actually a really nice costume. So on we go to more sub-events. Next up, Capuatorum. Flying around, doing some more. This is where I'm going to drop the rest of my money, by the way. You're new! New monsters everywhere.
Keep your eyes on my sword.
Right, it's Odalites. Use another magic lens over there. Level 40. Get away from me, you. I don't think down is going to work to break you. You're going to be dead after all.
That wasn't too bad.
In no time at all. Right, let's fly off. Basically now we get so many new monsters across the world if you are the guy who wants to fix your monster book. It is there for you to explore. Is Emerald Hill still blocked up? Actually, that looks kind of cleared up now, doesn't it? Looks traversable again. Capuatorum, right? That's where we're going. And then off we go to the harbour. Is the rain ever going to end? I guess I have to sleep again to change the weather. Wouldn't be a bad idea to sleep considering Estelle's like at 0 HP. Off we go. Hey guys, look! Come see us again real soon, Kay? Okay. That's a promise. We run into each other in the craziest places. Oh no, let's take it easy. This isn't really the time. What's wrong, Ghosh? Droid? Goodbye. Okay, bye. Now, what do you suppose those two are up to? Pardon me, but are you acquaintances of the two young ladies? I wouldn't say acquaintances, really. Oh, I'm so relieved. Huh? I worry about those girls. They have the misfortune of being easily misunderstood, you see. But now that I see that they have this many friends, I can stop my worrying. Misunderstood? But they're members of Leviathan. Ow! And how might you know our friends, miss? I'm the governess of this home, and they once lived under its roof. Home? This orphanage was built to shelter those children who have no one to depend on. The 2 of them lost their family in the war 10 years ago. She's got to mean the Great War. Hey, who are they? If they're our big sister's enemies, I'll beat them up. Here now, hush, both of you. How generous and kind of you. It must not be an easy job. Not mine, no. I can never manage all of this alone. It's also all made possible by the donations I receive. Yeager is his name. He really does too much for us. Yeager? But what did he want to do a thing like that for? I don't know his reasons, but he has never asked for anything in return. Nanny, I'm hungry. Oh yes, it's time, isn't it? I'm sorry, I must be going. I wonder what it could mean. I wouldn't think he would have much interest in charity. Something's going on here. I mean, those 2 are obviously Yeager's personal guard. You don't think he raised them as orphans just to make them his underlings? He just might try something like that, huh? What is it, lass? Oh, when we were talking with her just now, I truly felt that whoever did this had good intentions. But can that really be the Yeager we know? Your guess is as good as mine. I think you'll find it is. So that orphanage wasn't just a thing for no reason. There was really a true reason behind it. Wow, I love the sound of the ocean just going off on one as well here. Kind of nice effects to have in. Please, I beg of you, take me to the Colosseum before I die! No, lady. I wish I hadn't lived so long to see that come out of the sky. Supposedly there's a lady we need to speak to by the harbour. We've come to the harbour, so which lady is it? I'd say you're a man. You better be. The barrier protects us no matter what happens, probably. Sure. Oh ho ho! Aren't ships a delight? A ship allows one to travel so very many places. Who's moi? All mine. It seems that whatever is supposed to be here doesn't seem to be here right now. Give me back my beautiful blue skies. Give me back my blazing sun. And while you're at it, give me back my youth. Let's figure out how to trigger this one then. I've spoken to everyone here. I've spoken to you. There was no one all the way down here. So you can check to depart from the theatre. Maybe if I depart and then re-enter. Maybe that'll be a thing. Unless I'm at the wrong place. We could check out Capua Nord too. Should probably buy some fish while I'm here. Alright. I gotta find a woman to speak to. Maybe it's not by the harbour. Maybe going to the harbour triggered that thing. And there's a different woman to talk to. Let's find a woman. Women. Raven, you should be good at this. Maybe it's her. You guys. Who are you? You're a woman. Some pretty flowers to give to your parents, or your sister, or someone you love. Oh, you over there. Ah, it's you. Aren't you the woman from the orphanage? Ah, so you're actually a florist. No, that's not quite right. Then why are you selling flowers? You need money, don't you? Well, you see... Ah, yes, now that Yeager's gone, the orphanage doesn't have any money. Unfortunately, that's the case. We've actually been renting the orphanage building from a certain well-known man in town. But since we've stopped receiving contributions from Yeager, we're no longer able to pay that debt. The rent for the building aside, it takes a lot of money to feed the children. But aren't some of the kids out and working now? They're all still struggling to make a living for themselves. It would be far too much to ask them to help with something like this. What about that pair of assertive young ladies from the orphanage? Goshen and Droit are in the same situation. They were both working for Yeager. But now that he's passed away, they're probably having just as hard a time as anybody. Oh, sir, would you like to buy some flowers? Is she really going to be able to pay off their debt like that? Maybe she'll be able to make a little profit, but I don't know about paying off that debt. It kind of hurts to watch, doesn't it? The unintended consequences. Please, take this. You should be able to sell it for a good amount of money. Whoa, are you sure it's okay to give that away? I'm just doing something that the Empire should have done already, that's all. But if you give that away, won't that mean you won't have any other proof of being in the Imperial family? No, it's okay. Not having this won't change who I am. Before we go any further here, how much is it that you need exactly? Let's see. 500,000 gold should be enough? We've got that much. I mean, I suppose we have it, but it's still a lot of dough. Yeah. Do we pay 500,000 gold? Do we pay? Of course we do. We'll give you the 500,000 gold. What are you saying? Don't be such a Scrooge. But I can't just let you give me so much of your own money. We're not the ones paying you. Isn't that right, Estelle? Huh? Why me? Didn't you say you were just doing something that the Empire should have done already? So we're just spotting them the money until they take responsibility for it themselves. Huh? So you mean... Once you go back, see if you can get the council to pay us back for giving the orphanage this money. Yes, I'll do it! What are you talking about? This money is assistance from the Empire, so you can take it and not have to feel bad about it. Well, I don't really understand, but... It's tough to explain. You do it, Carol. What? Me? You like explaining things, right? Not particularly, but I'll give it a go. She said she would work hard and pay us back for the money, but... The Empire will reimburse us, right, Estelle? I'll ask Yeager about it. If he refuses, then I'm sorry. You're sorry? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We're just asking you to twist His Highness's arm a little. I'll try my best. Okay, let's go. And so we paid 500,000 gold. Aren't we good, guys? At least now that makes me feel a bit better for the endless amount of time spent waiting tables. Master! I believe that I already told you of the importance of each and every one of your actions, and yet you insist on acting rashly, guided by your own emotional whims. In the course of my journey, I've discovered that people in higher positions in society need to look at the big picture and not be distracted by the world before them. That's what you were talking about, correct? But I can't choose what's important while completely ignoring everything I see. You are not doing things in the right way. Yes, I know. However, as princess, you should do what you believe is correct. I have no right to stand in the way of the path you have chosen for yourself. Master. I didn't want to hear the right answer. I wanted to know your true, unwavering opinion of what you think is right. Eyes firm with resolve, overflowing with grace and pride. That is the true proof that one belongs in the noble family. Child of the full moon, may you always follow your heart. Yes, thank you so much, Master. There are surely still things left for you to do. Please hurry. So Estelle has earned the noble princess title. Job done there. I'm guessing that's not going to be a... No. Noble princess. It's kind of nice title to have, but it's unfortunately not a costume one. We could put on her waitress one as well at this point. I feel like I should put Carol back onto his normal costume though. Everyone else doesn't look so different, but poor Raven here having to take the identity full time as Chuan. Now it's onwards to Heliod we go. More subs! Right, where do I land again? I can land this side. I know I can. But I'll land the other side. For definites. Right, so what are we doing here? We've got to speak to the man running the item shop. So let's get over. I should have come in from the other way, really. It would have been way faster to get to the item shop. That realization moment. Just think how poor I am now. I had 1.4 million. Less than an hour ago. And now I'm down to 4,000 counts. My money's. Welcome, travellers. Oh, you were the ones that came by to synthesize the dress last time, right? I still have it right here. Do you want it? No, it's okay. We don't need it. Run away. Let's take it since we came all this way. Who's going to wear it? Why didn't you wear it then? Let's have Carol wear it. Would you ladies be interested in a dress that will be sure to catch any fella's hearts? Now that sounds like an interesting concept. Hey Judith, baby. If it's old Raven's heart you're after. You've got it, baby! Ah! If you can bring me Cheagle's fur, a spirit fragment, 2 pieces of sacred tree and 2 cockatrice claws, then I can get started. I definitely do not have cockatrice claws, but we can now put Carol in his girly outfit. If we really want to punish him. So he needs the other stuff. Is it in key items for make for you? No. It's just literally you have to talk to him once you've got the stuff. It's going to take a while to get though. Do we really want to torture poor innocent young Carol though? Do we really want to do that? Are we really that sadist? You refuse to use it? No. You can't refuse the all-knowing power of the person who controls the game, can he? think we've gotten through around half of the sub-events now before we move on. Well, let's keep going. So supposedly down here there is someone to speak to, but I'm not sure who. So, let's find someone to talk to. Why do wars occur? Perhaps because men respond to weapons with more weapons. Maybe they do. Someone's got to be spoken to. Now I get to eat meat every night. I'm so happy.